Hello, my friends, and welcome back into the channel. I am so glad to see you guys. Welcome back in. So sorry I am doing such a late upload today, my friends. I've been a busy little Easter bunny. I'm a busy Easter bunny because you guys know what tomorrow is, right? We know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is my annual Suncatcher launch. So stay tuned for that tomorrow, my friends. In the meantime, look at the beady goodness that we are going to do today. So welcome in, my friends. Welcome. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, look what we're going to do. We're going to just do a beautiful triple strand. That's what we're going to do, just. Like, it's not going to be beautiful, right? But look at what we're doing. The third strand, you guessed it, in the middle is going to be the three of these cool 8 to 9 millimeter sandstone beads. Oh my goodness, you guys, isn't this stupendous? Love this. So we're doing a 3-strand bracelet using the makings of my Canyon Waterfalls Sparkle Bag for March 2026. And by the way, you guys, thank you so much for posting your designs. I'm loving what you guys are doing with Canyon Waterfalls. I still have lots more to do. Lots more design inspiration coming your way. Just getting my beads over here, guys. Coming your way. So we are, I'm not sure which project we're in. I'll put it in the thumbnail though. And let me show you what I have here. Okay, so what we're doing here, guys, is I'm doing 3 strands. And I am staggering my large 8 millimeters to where they're kind of going like this, right? And then flipping the colorway on the opposite side. So like on this one, even though you can see it's like that tomato, the sandstone, and then the aqua, and it's like that over here too. It's the tomato and then the aqua, and it's aqua, but it's flipped, right? So it's just gonna look really, really cool. I've also grabbed some bead caps from my stash, right? The other item I'm using, my friends, is I'm at the end of the bone. My favorite soft luxe color is bone, but guess what? I have more. I have more where this came from, but I'm using the bone medium 49 strand today. That's the beading wire that I am using. I also pulled from my stash, friends, some 11-0s. Some 11-0s in this gorgeous custard is the color. And those are some 11-0 Tohos. I don't know if I still have these in my store. You can check to see. But I don't, I think I have some of the sandstone, the aquafrost is left. I think the rest might be sold out right now. I'm not sure. Check my store for any of this if you did not get Canyon Waterfalls. Of course, you can use any beads. Hopefully this just inspires you. And of course, my friends, we are going to grab some crimps and the magical crimper. And then I'm also going to use the lobster and some jump rings. The lobster did come in my bag. I forgot to grab them. And I'm going to use that one. It's a 13 millimeter 304 stainless steel lobster. So I'm going to grab that one, which is this guy. And then I'm probably just going to grab some 8 millimeter jump rings as well. Let's get all the things. Let's get all the things out here. And I think I'm just going to grab a couple. I don't know what I need yet. Well, let's see. So let's go ahead and string this beauty up, right? So I will leave this one and this one right here for you guys to look at, right? And also I need to look at it so I can figure out my next pattern, but I do need a bead stopper. I cut about 10 inches of wire for each strand. So I'm going to put on a bead stopper here, and what I'm going to do is actually build myself from the middle out, right? So in the middle, I did 2 Tohos, and then on the sides, I did 3 11-0 Tohos in between there, right? So I'm going to do this from the inside out so I can get my pattern correct. So I'm going to put on a bead cap and then a sandstone. I love these crackle glass. And then we know we need 2 11-0s in between. Cannot even believe we're in a heat wave here in Southern California, my friends. There are people under blizzard warnings. This is the craziest weather I've ever seen in my life for spring. crazy. Yeah, so stay tuned tomorrow, my friends. First day of spring, I launch my annual Sparkle and Shine Sun Catcher campaign. So you don't want to miss that. I did it again. Um, um, that will be tomorrow. And I just finished filming it, by the way, so you know. And you will be seeing that first thing in the morning. You want to poke over to my store, you can do that too. And check out all my fun new spring stuff. I did quite a show and tell for tomorrow, really is what it is. Lots of fun spring stuff I have I just launched in the store, my friends. So feel free to pop on over. I will send out an email tomorrow as well. So if you're in my email newsletter, you will get a reminder that our beautiful sun catchers launch tomorrow. And then we'll do one more after the first day of spring tomorrow, friends, for my sun catcher kits in April. And the reason I do that the third Friday in April, right after the March launch, is because it's the first full month of spring, right? So we'll do another theme sun catcher. Look forward to that next month, as well as the one I just put up for spring. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and that's, you're gonna go basically here is what you're gonna do. So we're gonna overlap in some capacity here. So we're not gonna go there. We're gonna go more like maybe right here. Okay, so then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just follow this pattern on either side. I sure am. And I'm gonna do my three spacers in between. So let me run that real quick. Let me get these strung on my bead stringing wire. So that's the 6mm tomato rondelle. And then I'm gonna do 3 11-0s in between. I'm gonna put 3 of those on. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And then let's move this over here. And let's put on our aqua frost. And our 3 Tohos in between those. I love these beads. They all are so crackly and cool looking, right? So pretty. Alright, so maybe what we'll do is make the tomato go this way and the aqua frost go that way. Yeah, that looks pretty too. You know, they both ways look pretty. Maybe I'm gonna keep the way I had it. Okay, that's what I'll do. And then I think what I'm gonna do, guys, in the middle here is I'm just gonna go back and forth and do the little 4mm like I did on the outside of the aqua frost and the, I think those are, is it light chocolate? I think it's the color. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And we'll fill the whole center up like that. That seems like a good idea. So let's get the 4mm fed on. The one thing I do want to point out, let me pull you guys in, that I did here. On my ends, guys, there's like this strand has 3 Tohos on this side and 2 on this side. This one has 2 on each side. And this one has 2 on this side and 1 on this side, right? And that was because that's my measurement, because of just the way that I staggered and kind of just ombre, I guess, my beads. It's really not an actual ombre. I don't know why I said ombre. I couldn't think of another way to put it for my sizing, because that's perfect. So I'm going to do my outer strands and crimp them first here. And I'll just make some simple loops here on the end, pulling my tail in to meet that 11-0. Just making I'm gonna do some small loops, right? But I want to do these end strands first before I do the center, just so if I have to adjust then I don't have to restring it because all I have to do is just adjust my ends, right? So that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. So we'll grab the magical crimper. I'll do it once and then fast forward. So I'm gonna make a loop about that big. So we'll go ahead and squeeze, get our 4 corners there. And then we will position that back in our plier and go round and round until we've formed a round bead with our cool magical crimping tool. All right, and then I'm gonna flush cut that. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So on this one, I have 2 11-0s on each side, and I'm fairly certain that I'm good there for my sizing. Let me double check here. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty good. So same thing, guys. I'm just gonna crimp all my ends off the same and adjust my beads on the ends if I need to for the length of any of my bracelets. Now when I'm crimping, I am gonna do our little snake situation. We need to have a little bend in it, right? I'm gonna put a little bend in the matter and just try to match up my loops best I can. They don't have to be perfect, and they don't need to be very big either. They can be pretty small. And go ahead and crimp that up. Being careful not to crack my little tiny little 11-0 like I almost just did right there. It's right next to that crimp. We'll just be real careful of that. All right, that's Wonderburskis. Okay, and oh, it's just so fluid and cool. Oh yeah, that's actually almost. I actually could have probably removed one of my tohos there. So I'm gonna get some smaller jump rings, not the 8mm. That's what we'll do. Okay, my friends, I will see you in a minute. Alright, my friends, I am back, and let me pull you in. I did have to remove, actually, a couple of seed beads, so they're actually all a little bit different, and that's okay. It's because each of my bracelets, the bead count, right, is completely different for all the sizes on each strand. But I think this is really beautiful. Isn't this great? I mean, guys, look, it's a triple strand bracelet, simple bead stringing, right? But look at how gorgeous that looks. Oh, Canyon Waterfalls is gorgeous. I love the way that this looks. Oh, so I am going to go ahead and put an 8mm on the lobster, right? But I'm gonna downgrade, like I was mentioning, because we saw the size to, I think I'm gonna do some ovals even. So I'm gonna do 1 8mm for my closure, but I'm gonna do some 8mm, some ovals here, if I can find them. And I think they're 5mm. If I can get my hands on you. Is this you? Yeah, I think, maybe. Yeah, here's some ovals, some 5mm. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's just get 2 of those, I believe. Yes, I think that's... Now, the only trick here, I was just thinking, is, you know, bridging the gap, right? I'm not sure that these are gonna be big enough for 3 strands, and it's a little weight to it. There's a little weight to this bracelet, to tell you the truth, right? So I'm thinking it's possible that we may need to get 1 more jump ring, but let's see. Let's see how this looks. If it's too crowded on this 5mm oval, we'll grab another jump ring. Okay, let's close that up. I think it might be okay. Doesn't look too crowded to me. I think we're all right there with that oval. Yeah, I think so. All right. And then let's put the 8mm for our closure on that one. And then we'll put the lobster on the other side. Make sure you're untwisted here. Okay. Yay. So pretty. Oh, this color palette, you guys, is so good. So good. And I want to thank you guys all so much for all of your positive feedback about Canyon Waterfalls. You guys are just, I've been getting so many emails from you guys, and you guys are just beautiful. I love you guys so much. You all allow me to do what I'm doing, and we just have to have all the lovey, huggy dubbies here today. Sending you guys so much love. And as my beautiful friend Colleen would say, magical beans. You magical bean planters, you. Oh my goodness. I think we are solid as a rock. Oh my gosh, there we go. That's what we have. Oh my gosh, just a beautiful, beautiful triple strand. I haven't done a regular triple strand bracelet simple beading project like this in a minute, guys. So it was needed. It was definitely needed. Let me do the leverage thing on my body and see if I can get this bad boy on and see what we made. We made something beautiful is what we did, guys. We made something beautiful. We sure did. Got it. It was a struggle for a second there, but we got it. We got it. And the sizing is great. Sizing is so good. Yeah, I like the ovals. I like the ovals for this triple strand. I sure do. So that's what I have for my hardware, and I'll do the turnabout. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I am gonna permalac my bead caps and make sure those don't tarnish on me. So, because those are just some brass bead caps, but that's what that looks like, my friends. Oh, it's so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed today's beading inspiration. I hope to see you guys here tomorrow. My video will drop in the morning to usher in spring. We will be ushering in spring first thing in the morning, and we will see you guys then. Until then, I couldn't get it off. I doing my outro, guys. I couldn't get it off. Until then, my friends, you keep sparkling and be blessed.